headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. 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 Check it like a pair of Nikes. I keep it rocking, I'm stopping, I'm popping, I'm jumping a fresh white tee. Oh, so now you make songs? Now you wanna sing along? I bet you do it all wrong. I am a king and you are a pawn. I've been talking about stocks, I've been giving out lots, pulling up like it was socks. This shit is heavy as rocks. You was just pulled out the docks. That mean you drowning, you looking around, and I know that you wanna be biting my style. Or you think you must. We gave you all the answers. TRXT. Wow, I ain't aroused, that's just how I will get down. We were here first, talking all the pics. You was in the back, talking all the shit. We was grinding, making all the hits. Now you jealous and you can't stand it. Rich has been here, you ain't been there. Circle tight, yeah, you been square. It's time to open the letter. Hope you don't fall down the ladder. I know you tight, like to be frontin'. You was in troll, hit the like button, getting on dab. You think you can rap? I laugh. Please, let's see you write something. Stick to the script, can't do it like this. Look at the wrist with the assist. Ill is the kid, rockin' with Rich. Can't stop till I get a million hits. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. 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 I don't wanna say no names and you'll blow like propane. Cause clout riding is so lame. My rhymes fresh like cocaine. It's funny you copy the whole thing. Scarecrow, you got no brain. You can test the boy, I got no shame. Crew looking like Soul Train. Look in the other direction. You are not part of the section. You do not make an impression. You should just change your profession. This is the years in the making. You can't just copy the page. This is experience, idiots. Listen, you can't just copy the wave. Nah, I'm just playing for keeps. Fucking with Rich TV. Their platform is growing. I know that it's showing. We like 60,000 people deep. This original, no subliminal. We maximize, you minimal. This critical, analytical. You hysterical. This a miracle. You other cats so boring. On your channel, I'm snoring. Why you hitting the recording? You should just die off horribly. Sick of the same old story. I think you triggered the light. Rich TV is here, and we much bigger than life. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and we're here talking about the markets. Since the markets are live, we are live, and we want to talk about the markets. So let's talk about some of the picks that you guys are talking about. So first and foremost, the number one pick of the day that I see on my list is BANG, Banjo Amp Matilde, up 177%. They seem to be the hot pick of the day so far. Penny stock, TTCM up 38.98%. Penny stock, they seem to be doing really, really well as well. And AKTX, some of you have been messaging me today about AKTX up 24.96%. If there's anything I'm missing, please let me know. IGNG, every time it goes to 12 cents, it bounces back up to 20. It went from 12 to 15, up 23%, but the volume is very slow, very sneaky. OTTV up 10%. Let's see here. This is up to date level 2. HLTH is up 19%. SCON is up 18%. GTII, one that was brought to us, I believe, yesterday by Sherry. GTII, thank you, Sherry. You are a true scholar. Up 18% today for the members. And we talked about it yesterday when it was at 16. And they have a $450 million real estate and construction deal that they're putting into this company. GTII, I think everybody should be watching this company right now. It could explode further. Now, remember, guys, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your own due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live, okay? I am not a licensed advisor. I make mistakes. I am not the perfect trader. I win, I lose like everybody else. I have good days and I have bad days. So I'm here to share my education with you, my knowledge. I do have a lot of experience in the market. I can definitely teach and educate people about that. But as far as making the perfect trades and not making mistakes, I can't tell you that I don't do that. So I wouldn't suggest you go and buy anything and everything I talk about on my show, because I talk about a lot of stocks on the show. And a lot of times when I'm talking to them, they are in the green. So typically if a stock is in the green, a lot of times what will happen is after they're in the green, they're going to go in the red. So be very careful. Take a look at Canopy Technology. I brought you guys this pick first, CNNA. They're now up 12% today at 70 cents. And LRSV up 12%. SCNA, another penny stock, Smart Cannabis, up 14%. INND up 12%. Sugar, they had some big news today. Sugar Bud Craft Growers, SUGR, traded 6.3 million shares at 20 cents, up 11% on the day. THCT up 10.95%. NRG, New Range Gold, up 10%, but very little volume. LGO up 9.68%. Tilt. Now, Tilt is one of those companies that has just recently been on fire, up 8.59%. They were literally at a bottom. They were literally at a bottom when we were looking at them at 220, and I was like, man, should I buy Tilt? And I was looking at buying Tilt. Instead, I bought something else, which I kind of regret now. But you can literally see how Tilt has come from 220 and exploded all the way up to 280. So Tilt has been a good buy. And the number one reason I believe that Tilt is doing well is because they are going to be reporting some strong financials. So at the end of the day, if a company's not doing well, look at their financials. That is typically going to be a big part of why they do or don't do well. Now, there are other factors. Financials are not the only factor. There are other factors that come into play, like good management. And I've been talking to a lot of the members in our Telegram about the fact that a lot of these companies need to have a plan. They need to have a plan for their stock. Okay? So they need to have a plan for their stock. They need to have an IR/PR team. They need to have an investor relations team. They need to have a team of people who are responsible for helping ensure that this company has a lot of eyeballs on the security at all times, and that there's a lot of interest in the security, and that people are buying the security every day. This is what they need to do. And if you don't do this and you're a public company and your stock is not moving, then that's the reason. So if you got like $100 million in the bank and you don't want to touch it because you're afraid of spending, let's say, $2 million on marketing, then you're really shooting yourself in the foot, because that extra $2 million in marketing could be the difference in your market cap doubling. I mean, why wouldn't you do something to help you market your security? You know? Do I see AUSA ever making a big run similar to BMMJ? I think anything is possible. You know, before BMMJ, we had Labs. Labs made a crazy run. They were running again today. You know, like, these stocks are going to make runs. We're in a very, very volatile sector. There's going to be big highs. There's going to be big lows. There's going to be big runs. There's going to be big shorts. There's going to be big longs. There's going to be all kinds of different winning and losing and agony and excitement. That's just the markets. That's just the way it goes. And it's going to continue to be like that. It's not going to stop. It's going to continue to be like that, because this is a sector that's gone from illegal to legal. One of the companies that's been doing very, very well. It's opened up at $2.85, gone to $3.02 today, up 4.14% is Body and Mind. BAM. This has been the gift that keeps on giving. A lot of our members have done extremely well on BAM, and it is in the green again today. GBTC, the Grayscale Bitcoin biggest cryptocurrency Bitcoin stock, I would say is GBTC. And they're at $7.34, up 3.82%. And if you look at their chart, you could see that they're showing a lot of green. See all the green? This is the last month. So there's been a huge buy up from $4 all the way to $7. It's doubled almost in the last month. So you can see here, it was at $4.48. It's now currently at $7.34 in less than a month. I should do an interview with Sproutly. Yeah, I'd like to do an interview with Sproutly. Sproutly, if you're watching, come on Rich TV Live. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I'll interview anybody. If you guys haven't noticed, like, I'm the first guy out there, 420, right in front line, videotaping Cypress Hill. So, I don't know what else. I mean, nobody else is doing that. So, I was front row. I know who was there. You know, it was me with my cameras. You know, my phone in one hand and my camera in the other, man. I don't know who gave the BANJ pick. I know it was given in our community this morning. It's up 177%. It was up more. I would be careful with it. It's been a crazy ride on it today. So it's been up even more, and now it's coming back down and consolidating down and been showing a lot of red and a lot of selling on the way down here. So just be careful when you invest in anything that we talk about on our show, guys. These stocks are very volatile, very risky, and they're going to go up and down very aggressively. GGII. GGII. What is this, sub penny? So I see GGII is up 16%. GTII is up 18%. Watching the whole markets. Riot is having a big day today. Riot. And they seem to have a lot of momentum. Riot blockchain at $6.03, up 9.24%. Tilt is now at 275 at 7.42% up. Yeah, I haven't bought or sold anything today either. I'm just watching myself. This is level 2 market depth with TD. You can get this at your TD Bank dashboard. You don't even have to call anybody. You can just get it right off your dashboard. Twitter is having a monster day, everybody. Twitter at $40, up 16%. What a day for Twitter. Unbelievable. Zoom video. We use Zoom for collaborations and conferencing, and they're at $70, up 6.54%. They've been as high as $74 today, so they have been absolutely on fire. Absolutely on fire. Wow. Green Lane Holdings, up 6.89% at $20.83. What else? Is there anything else going on here? Is there anything I'm missing, guys? What's with MMS? Wow, IGNG just went back down to 13 cents. On very little volume. Weird. MMS. So MacArthur Minerals is at 10 cents, traded 500,000 shares. I think at some point it's going to get really low and it's going to be a great buy. And it might be a buy even at these levels, to be honest with you. But they need to get some revenue going too. Labs has just been the gift that keeps on giving. Kind of like they started moving before BAM. They've kind of made like a similar move to BAM as far as their chart. It's been pretty ridiculous. Look at the 3 months. Look at this. From $1.90 to $6. So these guys are up over 300% since January. Unbelievable. TWOH. If you guys have any picks you want me to look at, just give me your picks and I'll throw them into my watch list here. TWOH. TWOH. At what? We got the market depth here. 19% up. Two Hands Corp. Definitely got a lot of buying pressure right now. The MACD is pointing up. The stochastics are coming together right now after pointing up. The Bollinger Bands are obviously pointing up. The green candles are all shooting up right now. Zenabis had amazing news today and the stock keeps going down. So it's been a huge disappointment, to be honest with you. However, in every negative situation, a seed of opportunity grows. So is this a buying opportunity for Zenabis? We are at a 52-week low. It's something we have to consider. TWOH. Add it. So I have Webull as an app on my phone. I just add my stocks to the watch list there. That's where I can learn a little bit more about them. And I can watch them while we're live. So Webull is bullish on TWOH. 75% bullish, 25% bearish. TWOH, their debt to equity ratio I'm not in love with. More debt than equity in the last Q. More equity than debt in the previous Q before that. I don't know. I'd have to look into more. I'd have to research this a little bit more. TWOH. It looks okay though. BTRU.V. BTRU. So BTRU opened up way higher, eh? And then it came back down. It was as high as 16 cents. Interesting. And then they just came right down. Is that insider selling? BTRU. Interesting how it was up to 16 cents. It came all the way down to 7. I don't know. Only 7,000 shares took it from 16 cents to 7 cents? Yeah, I don't know about that. What's up with Aurora versus CGC? Well, let's take a look at Aurora and CGC. Thank you guys for your questions. Keep giving me your questions. I'll try to answer all your questions I can. So Aurora Cannabis is at $12.16, down 1.22%. Oh, $12.18 now, down 1.14%. So that's Aurora. I mean, I think everyone's waiting for them to do something big. They just haven't. And like nothing that they're doing kind of really even is close to what Canopy's doing, and Canopy's green again. So Canopy just, you know, that deal with Acreage is a game changer, and it just puts Canopy at another level, and everybody else is playing catch up, including Aurora. But yeah, CGC is just a giant. It's an absolute giant. I like to watch the Canadian one because it's a lot higher. $65 now and 16 cents. We broke $65 in Canada. Unbelievable. You know, Canopy's number one. It's just, nobody can compete. CGC's number one. And I used to call them LeBron James, but LeBron is lost in his life. Canopy's never lost. So they're Usain Bolt. I'm holding my Aurora. I have 1,000 shares, but that's really up to you. I can't tell you guys what to buy or sell. I'm not going to do that here. Other channels will tell you what to do, when to buy or sell and coordinate stocks. I won't do that. That's fully illegal. You won't ever catch me making those mistakes. I've been around this game far too long to make those mistakes. Alifia Health at 286, 2.86% down, $1.70. So you can see in the 3-month chart that the lowest it's been is $1.51. So we're at $1.70. So if we get down to $1.51 range, that is a 52-week low. I would definitely consider buying. Anywhere really between now and $1.50, I think would be a good long-term buy, in my opinion. Let's look at Zena. Some of you guys asked about Zena. Let's talk about it. So Zena, you can see here that the lowest it's been in the last year is what? $1.60? I think the lowest it's ever been in the last year is $1.60. We are currently at, it's $1.73 now. So it's starting to come back up. It was at $1.65 at one point. I think it hit $1.66. I don't think it hit the bid at $1.65. That was clearly a buying opportunity so far, showing. We just hit 1 million shares in volume, which for them is quite a lot. So the volume is really growing, and it's at $1.72 by $1.73. It's down 3.35% today, but it was as low as $1.65 on the bid. It didn't hit it. It got to $1.66. Which was most likely a buying opportunity because you're literally buying at a 52-week low when you're in the $1.60s range. So I love this company long term. Obviously, short term, they're under a lot of selling pressure. I think they need they need a plan, an aggressive plan. And Zenabis, if you guys are watching, holler at your boy. I can help you guys. There's no need to be, there's no need to try to do this yourself. There's a lot of different solutions to these types of problems. And you need someone that's been around the game for a long time that understands what's going on. So I understand the game. I know what's happening here. I think that this is a very easy fix, but we'll see what happens. I'm not on the inside of the company. I don't have the control to do that. But Zenabis, if you're watching, holler at your boy, man. Cureleaf. Cureleaf is an interesting one. They've obviously been on fire. I brought them to you guys in January. Told you guys they were a buy. They exploded. Went up like crazy. Now they're just at like such a high price. So they've come down a little bit today. But I really like this company. I just don't know if I like it at these prices. Planet 13 at $3.21. Love the Vegas market. Down 2%. Rivers at $4. Is this a buying opportunity for Rivers right now? Canopy 2.0. We are seeing Canopy do very well. Will Canopy Rivers follow in their footsteps? Green Growth Brands. We've recently seen Green Growth Brands do very, very well. They just are now retracting a little bit today. Is this a buying opportunity for Green Growth Brands? Or do we see them go back to $4? We saw them just go from $4 to $5 in the last week. Do we see them go back to $4? Is this a buying opportunity at $4.85, $4.86? Are we going to see it go back to $5? I'd love to know what you guys think about Green Growth Brands. IRNC. IRNC. IRNC is up 20% with 13 million shares in volume at 4 cents, which is pretty spectacular volume. You love RBNW. Penny stock up 33%. Renewable energy. AXIM. AXIM is at $1.50, up 17% today. Thank you guys for the picks. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Now, MTLO is another company that Canopy Growth is involved with. Now, you can see here it's been way higher. And right now, it is very close to a 52-week low. Very close. I think the 52-week low can't be much lower than 25 cents. So, another company that Bruce Linton is heavily involved with, I believe this could be a winner. MTLO. Martello Technology. It's only traded 25,000 shares at 27 cents. Like, nobody even knows about this company. Wow. Harvest Health and Recreation is acquiring privately held Verano for $850 million in stock. Oh my goodness. And I brought you guys HARV first. Unbelievable. Wow. And they're up 6.27%. Unbelievable. I brought you guys this stock first. I remember when I was talking about the stock, it was at $4. It's now at $13. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Wow. Just so much power. And the stochastics are pointing straight up. The MACD is touching right now. I think this is going to go even higher right now. The Bollinger Bands are pointing up and the green candles are shooting up. So just showing a lot of buying pressure. Do you think MedMan will put the right people in place to be successful? Yes, I do. I really do. I think the future potential for Green Growth Brands is very great because they're in the CBD space. And I think the CBD space is a hot industry and a hot space to be in, hot sector to be in. And they're in the right space. So yeah, I think they're going to do very well. And they have a very strong management team. They have a great CEO who's very aggressive and assertive. Yeah, I believe they're going to do very well. Wow. Harvest Health and Recreation on that news probably will just go even higher now. It's crazy news. That's big news. Yeah, Cresco Labs has been on fire. That acquisition of Origin House is enormous. Look at Cresco Labs, almost at $17 now. Are you kidding me? What the hell, man? This was at $9 not too long ago. It's almost doubled. Jeez. Wow. Cresco Labs, hey? Unbelievable. This is one I have not given enough attention to. Hexo. Hexo is in the green slightly today at $9.43. GTII, one that I'm looking at very carefully, is now up 15% at 18 cents. It's been going between 18 and 20 cents all day. Wow. BANJ just exploded. It's now up 233%. Can I tell you what naked shorting is? Sure. So market makers, okay, so a lot of people think, oh, market makers need shares to short. The truth is they don't. Market makers do not need shares to short. market makers work together, and market makers really can swap books with other market makers. So they actually don't need to have shares to short, because what they do is they create FTDs and IOUs. And FTDs and IOUs are failures to deliver. And market makers can naked short trade, meaning they can short you with shares that don't exist. So they can sell shares first. Let's say you're buying BAM. Let's talk about BAM, because I think there's shorters that are getting into BAM. So BAM is up 4.83%, and it's traded under 1 million shares, which is about $3 million for a company that's doing about $1 million in revenue a quarter. Is pretty spectacular the way it's trading. So it's at $3.04. So I think some shorters have been getting into it, but the thing with shorters is they're not stupid. So if they feel stock's going to go up, they're going to cover their short. So they'll sell it first at $3.05, and then they'll buy it back at $2.90. That's how they short shares. Now, what naked short selling is selling you shares that don't exist. So they're going to sell you 10,000 shares at $3.05, and then they're going to cover it at $2.90. Now, some of you might say, well, it's tightly held. Where are the shares coming from? Well, that's what naked short selling is. Naked short selling is selling shares that don't exist and then buying them back, because market makers don't play by the same rules as average investors. Market makers essentially make their own rules, and they can cover their shorts with other market makers. So today, I'll give you a great example. Curaleaf went to $11 pre-market because market makers were covering shorts on their books between each other. They were covering each other's shorts between each other on the books pre-market. Once all those shorts were covered and everybody's books were cleaned up and everybody was good, then the stock opened up at 15. You saw this trading was happening pre-market. Those are market makers covering each other's shorts on the books. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the kind of games that happens. That's why you can't really understand what happens in the market. And sometimes a market's going to take on a life of itself. Sometimes stocks are going to become a day trader's paradise. They're just going to keep going up and up and up and up. And sometimes they're going to keep going down and down and down and down. And this is why I'm trying to say that a lot of these companies need to have management on their securities. They need to have a experienced team of people that understand what it's going to take to ensure that these companies have eyeballs on their security. And good companies do it, and the bad companies don't. And the average companies wish they were good companies, are trying to figure it out. But the good companies have already figured this all out. They're not sitting there scrambling. You got to ask yourself, how are you trading? What type of investing are you doing? What type of companies are you investing in? Are you chasing red? Are you chasing green? You know, I'll be honest with you, I'm doing a little bit of both. And that's why I had a really good 3 weeks. I did very well. And then I started losing my focus and getting away from what I do that works. And I started taking a lot of risks. And I started chasing some red, and I started chasing some bottoms, like with Zenabis, which I'm paying for now, to be quite honest with you. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I want you guys to realize that I'm not a perfect trader and I do make mistakes, because I don't want you to buy everything that I invest in. And I've been telling you guys this since day one. So I'm sharing this with you guys because it is painful, and I don't want you to think, oh, everything Richard buys or everything Rich buys or everything Rich talks about is going to go up, because that's not true. It's not true. I do not own these companies. I do not control these companies. I am not a market maker. I do not make these markets. I am strictly an investor, just like you guys. That's a fact. So I wish Zenabis was at $3 or higher right now. I'd be making a lot of money. But the reality is not. Now, as an investor, what do? You know, to be honest with you, I really like the company. I want to buy more, but you know, do I really want to buy a company that just keeps getting obliterated? I want to kind of see some momentum. At the same time, I also know it's around a 52-week low, so at some point it will hit a bottom. So it might be around these regions. But you don't want to get caught up buying again and then it goes even lower. So, I mean, these are the things as investors we have to think about, right? Are you buying stocks in the red? Are you buying in the green? Are you riding momentum? Are you buying bottoms? What is your strategy right now for investing? Yeah, and that's the thing. Nobody, Frank, is on Canopy's level. Canopy's on another level. Like, Zenabis is trying to raise... they didn't try. Zenabis raised $25 million. Canopy raised billions. Canopy received billions in cash infusion into their company. So they're just on a different level. Like, they're playing on a different playing field. And I like Zena. I think Zena long-term is going to be really, really good. But when you look at the chart and you see it goes from $6, look at the chart. It's gone from, it's crazy. $6.85 on November 23rd to now where it is at $1.73. That's like down, what, 300%, 200%? You know what? I actually like, and I own CXXI, but they're going through a similar thing right now where they were down, they were up. Well, they were up, they were down, they were up, they were down, they were up, they were down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So they're on a down right now. So yeah, maybe next will be up. Maybe next will be up. Will I buy Namaste when you feel it hit the bottom? I'll buy anything if I feel like it hit a bottom. But I need to see something substantial for Namaste to turn the situation around, because Namaste is another one that is just getting obliterated. They're at 50 cents. They're going down every day, down another 3.85% today. So I don't know who is working on their market, but whoever is not doing a very good job. And that's a fact. Whoever is responsible for this, like, honestly, guys, you know, AUSA is down 3.39% today. So they have been on a nice run last week, and now they're starting to give back some of those gains. So we do have a lot of red. We do have a lot of green today. It's mixed in the cannabis sector. But overall, the markets are very green today, just so you know. Like, Amazon is having a very good day today. Up almost 2%, and I predicted that Amazon would go to 2,000, and they will hit 2,000 at $1,923.51, up almost 2% today. I predicted Facebook, when it was at 170, was going to 200, and they're at 182 now, and they're climbing. And I've been talking about Twitter for 2 years now, and nobody would listen to me when they're at $13, and now they're at 40. So they're at $39.79 right now. So, you know, I've always been a long-term investor, so I don't really panic when things go down. I usually lower my cost. But when you see things go down aggressively, you have to be very careful, and you need to try to make good decisions when you're investing. It's not easy sometimes. Nice, Frank. Frank is buying Hexo, Aurora, Green Growth Brands, and Flower. Yeah, Namaste is, you know, Andrew Left has a vendetta against them, and he's personally told me multiple times he wants to take them to zero. I don't know why that's legal, but apparently it is. You're allowed to take things to zero, but you can't take them to 100. It's illegal to say that you're going to take something to 100 and do it and coordinate it, but it's legal to say you're going to take something to zero and coordinate it and publicly talk about it and sue the companies and get legal after them and lawyers after them. That's legal, right? It's funny. Funny how the world works. Look at NSP. Naturally Splendid is down to 12 cents. 7.69%. Wow. Yeah, you know, I don't know what to say about Naturally Splendid. I did that one video with them, and then they just went dark. They went quiet, and they just kind of disappeared, and their stock has kind of done the same. Like I said, guys, you know, people are going to either understand that they need media and they need advertising, or they're not. And the ones that are afraid to spend on it, they're not going to succeed. I'm going to tell you right now. And the ones that will spend on it, they will succeed. It's as simple as that. And anybody that doesn't get that, they shouldn't be public. Oh, by the way, Pivot is now up 9%, 9.21%, with a massive bid. Pivot has a massive bid. Massive bid of 147,500 shares at 40 cents. Pivot is looking like it's going to be a giant. And I brought that to you first too, guys, by the way. What else is happening right now? Labs is at $6.20, up 4.2%. Anything else, guys, that I need to look at? TGOD got a license today for oils, beverages, and edibles. Will be future of MJ. I believe TGOD should be in spotlight when that time comes. I agree. I really like TGOD. I've looked at Boss a little bit. I need to look in them a little bit more. I don't have level 2 for penny stocks. I see ZMA at even today. I see it's 3 cents by 4 cents. So I think it's 3.5 by 4 cents. Wow, Riot is going higher, guys. Riot blockchain is now up 10.14%. It's at $6.08. Tilt is climbing $2.81 now, up 9.77%. It is absolutely on. You know what? I think it deserves some attention. I do. IMUX is up 21%. It is. IMUX ALEF. Aleafia Health is at 170 by 171, down 2.29%. Tilt looks like the cannabis stock of the day today. They're making a nice move. I'm liking Tilt. 220 was a great price for Tilt. Now at 280, 220 was the time to get in for sure. I have not bought or sold anything yet this week. I'm just chilling, waiting for my entry, and I got 10,000 of new money coming in very soon. Just waiting for the red. I'm waiting for my opportunity. The bid on Tilt is huge. Oh, let's go Pivot. Let's go Pivot. Pivot is on the move. Golden Leaf Holdings finally showing life. Full alert. Yes, I use TD. So, Tilt is absolutely on fire. Pivot. Wow, Tilt just hit 282. Big bid at 280 on Tilt. This is what I mean. They have somebody running their market. Pivot has a big bid at 41, and then it goes to 41 and a half, I believe, 32,000 shares. So I think we're going to see Pivot over 10% here very, very soon. Up over 10%. And it seems as though they're just like walking up very, very strategically. Zenabis is at $1 by $1.71, down 5%. And the funny thing is this volume is really growing. More and more people are starting to get into Zenabis right now. It's interesting. Trey, you just sold your Tilt? You made a profit? Yeah, I like Dixie actually. DIXI. I like Dixie. Dixie Brands at 87 cents, down 4.4%. Volume is really slow on Dixie. That's why I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. AXIM up 14%. Pinterest. Pinterest is having a day up 7.84% at $26.95. He says flour is going up 1,000%. That would be nice. Would I rather buy Zenabis or MedMen? Well, right now, MedMen has way more revenue than Zenabis, so I would say MedMen. Good job, Trey. Congratulations on your gains on Tilt. Zenabis revenues are like a fraction of MedMen's. A fraction. All right, guys, so we've been live for 50 minutes. If there's any other picks you want me to look at, please let me know. I'm just looking at all the picks live. I haven't made any trades really much in the last couple of weeks. I've just been kind of standing pat, just watching the markets, waiting for an entry to get in. I want to buy some more new, fresh stock. I'm just looking for some new companies to position myself in. I think WTER is a pretty good company. Long term, will Zenabis be bigger than MedMen? It's a tough question. You know, MedMen's in America, which is 10 times the size of Canada. So MedMen has way more potential to grow than Zenabis. So from that perspective, I would say no. But Zenabis has more growing capacity right now, and they're in Canada, which is legal. So Zenabis could potentially be way bigger, especially if America never legalizes. But we are all anticipating that they will legalize. So assuming that they do, I would have to say MedMen. But you never know. One up 13%. One. Never seen this before. Wow. BANJ is now up 261%. Big BIGG is now up 40%. TWOH is up 27%. IMUX is now up 24%. AKTX is now up 21%. GTII is now up 18%. Wow, HARV is at 1358. It's up 6.43%. What do I think of MC? M2 Cobalt? I think MC doesn't have much volume. I like stocks with volume. Volume is a sign of momentum and power. Yeah, Frank, please keep me updated, man. I'd love to know. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a great day. If you haven't, please smash that like button. Comment down below. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We educate you. We bring you winners. We bring them to you first. We explain things to you. We try to teach you guys here. And we try to invest in the best because the best is blessed. Sometimes we make mistakes. I made a huge mistake with this piece of shit stock GXXM, and I'm paying for it. Like, look at this thing. It goes down literally every single day, and it's down now another 26%. So this thing has been nothing short of a nightmare, and it's, you know, it's punishing me. It's literally punishing me, going down every single day with no remorse, and who knows how low it's going to go. It might go to zero at this point. GXXM, stay away from it. It is not something you want to buy. Okay? It is just the worst penny stock I've ever seen. Bulletin board company that has gone down 99% and it just keeps going down. So I really don't know what to say about it other than it was a mistake. You live and learn. $5,000 error. Another error that I've made. Like I said, don't buy the stocks just because you heard it here, guys. I make mistakes too. I got out of my lane. It's not even a cannabis company. I made a mistake and, I'm paying for it right now. So stay in your lane. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Invest in the best because the best is blessed. Invest in the best companies. Invest in companies that have momentum. Invest in companies that are good companies, strong companies, making revenue. Give yourself a chance to win and stay away from the unhappy and the unlucky. GXXM has been just unhappy, unlucky, and a major nightmare. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. You live and learn. Remind yourself of why you got to stay in your lane and just get back to doing what made you successful in the first place. So thank you guys very much for all your help. And I appreciate you guys for watching and being here and being a part of the Rich TV Live trading live level 2 community. Now, once we're done here, you guys can join us in Telegram. We got picks, we got hits, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'd love for you guys to join our Telegram. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. And this is your boy, and I'm Mo. Peace. Now remember, FOMO is real. Don't go and just buy a stock because you heard it here first, okay? We're going to find a lot of winners, but once in a while, we're going to find a loser too. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. I know you missed it, but we gon' get it back, get it back. Triple shrimp ink, look, that's how we stack. SHMP, we call it forward blue. I bet you wish you had it in your hands and that you knew us. We gon' get this money, get this money, get this money, money. It might slip about your hands, but the crew is here to reinforce. Rich TV, with the picks, for the number one choice. Hey. You got some dollars, go invest that shit. Let's go Tilts! Let's go Tilts! Let's go! Yo, pivot! Let's go pivot! Let's go pivot! What? FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. Go ahead and spin the wheel. What? FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. Spin the wheel. I told you follow the boy Rich, the noise sick. I'm tired of all these other stock cats, they annoying. Talking this and talking that, shit, they boring. I think I'd rather listen to the phone ring. Pick up, cause the money keep on calling though. And when I'm throwing down the cash, it's like Geronimo. Chasing rainbows, I'm always down for a pot of gold. And when the stocks are calling shit, I'm like, I gotta go. If you never watch, I guess you all missing out. Never winning, I'ma keep on spending, never running out. Yeah, this the bigger route. Getting text, we checking out. If you got some promo, then please never have a second doubt. FOMO stay real with me. FOMO so real. FOMO stay real with me. You know the deal. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. I'm out. Peace.